No firewall could stop him. No antivirus could detect him. No system could block him, because he never attacked the system. He attacked people. New York City, 8:12 a.m. The city was already alive. Car horns echoed through the streets. Coffee shops buzzed with early conversations. People rushed past each other, eyes fixed on schedules, deadlines, and the quiet pressure of another workday. High above it all, inside a sleek glass tower in Midtown, Helix Core Financial operated with confidence. It was one of the fastest-growing fintech companies in the country. Their systems were secure. At least, that's what they believed. Encrypted databases, multi-factor authentication, regular cybersecurity audits. Everything was in place. Everything looked perfect. And yet, something was missing. Across the street, inside a quiet cafe, a man sat alone near the window. He didn't look like a hacker. No hoodie, no dark basement, no frantic typing. Just a laptop, a cup of black coffee, and a calm, patient expression. He wasn't searching for vulnerabilities in code. He was studying people. His screen reflected rows of profiles: LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, names, faces, habits, patterns. He scrolled slowly, carefully, until one profile caught his attention. Emily Carter, customer support specialist at Helix Core. Active online, friendly, open. Her profile told a story she didn't realize she was sharing. First week at Helix Core, loving the team already. Late shift tonight. Coffee is my best friend faced with tears of joy. Team lunch with the best co-workers. The man leaned back slightly. He didn't need to hack her account. She had already given him everything. He didn't act immediately. That wasn't his style. Instead, he began building something far more powerful than malware, an identity. A few days later, a new profile appeared online. David Lawson, IT support consultant, professional headshot, clean work history, industry connections. Everything about it looked real, because it was designed to. He studied Helix Core employees and began sending connection requests. Not too many, not too quickly, just enough to blend in. One by one, they accepted. Days turned into weeks. And slowly, David Lawson stopped being a stranger. He became familiar, trusted. One afternoon, as Emily settled into her shift, a notification appeared. A message. "Hi, Emily. I'm part of an external IT audit team working with Helix Core. Just need to verify a few system access points. Should only take a few minutes." Emily paused. Something about it made her hesitate. She clicked his profile. Mutual connections. Professional experience. Everything checked out. It looked legitimate. "Sure," she replied. The conversation started simply. "Just a quick check," he wrote. "What system do you usually log into first? Have you noticed any delays with authentication? Can you confirm your employee ID format?" The questions felt harmless. Routine. Emily answered them without much thought. Each response seemed insignificant, but to him, they were everything. He watched carefully, guiding the conversation with precision. He didn't push. He didn't rush. He let trust build naturally, until it was complete. "Perfect," he typed. "One last thing. We're testing a new secure login portal. Can you try logging in and confirm it works?" A link appeared. It looked identical to Helix Core's official login page. Same design, same logo, same layout. Emily didn't think twice. She clicked, entered her username, her password, and pressed enter. Inside Helix Core system, nothing happened. No alarms, no alerts, no warnings, because everything was correct. The system saw a valid login. To it, everything was normal, but it wasn't. Back in the cafe, the man's expression didn't change. He simply leaned forward. He was in, not through force, not through code, through trust. He moved carefully. No sudden actions, no suspicious downloads. He observed internal emails, user roles, access permissions. He learned how the company worked. But more importantly, he learned how people trusted each other. Using Emily's account, he reached out to others. "Hey, IT is running a quick system check. Can you help out real quick?" The tone was casual, friendly, familiar, and Because it came from Emily, no one questioned it. One by one, more employees responded. More credentials were shared. More access was granted. Within days, the shift was complete. He wasn't just inside the system anymore. He was inside the company, approving requests, accessing sensitive data, moving quietly between departments. The real employees continued their work, unaware that someone else was now in control. The first sign came quietly. A transaction that didn't quite match. A login at an unusual time. It's probably nothing, someone said. The system had always worked. Why wouldn't it now? But the man noticed something else. They were starting to look, and that meant his time was running out. He prepared his final move. Carefully, precisely, a large financial transfer, hidden within layers of legitimate activity. By the time anyone noticed, it was gone. Days later, confusion turned into panic. Accounts had been accessed. Data had been compromised. Funds were missing. How did this happen? Our systems are secure. They checked everything. Firewalls secure. Servers untouched. Software clean. There was no breach. No malware. No forced entry. Until they looked deeper. Login records. User activity. Patterns. And then they saw it. Every action traced back to internal accounts. Emily's. Others. All legitimate. All authorized. Emily sat in a quiet room, her hands shaking. "I didn't do anything," she said softly. "Someone from IT asked me to help." Her voice trembled. It all looked real. The room went silent, because now they understood. There had been no system failure, no technical exploit. They hadn't been hacked. They had been manipulated. Back at the cafe, the chair by the window was empty. The laptop was gone. The man was gone. No trace, no identity, just a ghost who understood one simple truth. People are easier to hack than machines. In the end, the most dangerous hacker isn't the one who breaks your system. It's the one who convinces you to open the door. And somewhere right now, someone is receiving a message that looks completely normal. A request that feels harmless. A link that seems safe. And all it takes is one moment of trust. Because in the world of cybersecurity, people aren't just the first line of defense. They are the weakest link. And sometimes they don't even realize they've been hacked